Okay, so admittedly, I don't know a whole lot about Sanji, but in this fight, I think Lee takes it. Like, for instance, Haku was stated in the book, in the guidebooks, to be the speed of light, and if we're talking to like Lee, like near the end of the series when he got like stacks and then Boruto and shit, and he can go up to about seventh gates, then he's so unquantifiably above like light speed that he should be able to blitz Sanji. Because I know Sanji and Luffy probably have light speed feats, but like I don't think they're massively light speed or whatever the hell. And so basically, fucking Lee is able to access the gates, and we're not gonna say that he can activate the eight gate because he never did that in the series. But I think even without, he'd be able to beat him because I mean, from what I've seen or from like the feats I remember, I believe that Lee has a lot of like strength, for instance, like tailed beast level power, and that's like either multi-continental up to planetary, depending on how you scale it. Um, Lee in the future or in Boruto should casually be like at that nine tails tier of power, which is that like planet level shit, or at least like the other Bijus who actually scale. Um, I'd say speed is probably gonna be Lee's biggest thing. His strength is comparable to that of like Guy, but like not fully. So Lee was able. He had his leg broke in that one fight with Gara, but that was like more of an off guard thing. His reaction time is just straight stupid, like on a whole nother level. He takes those weights off, then he increases speed even further. He basically is using his blood and his spirit basically to fight. Now Sanji, I do know Sanji has a lot of fire-based kicks, and he's a cook, and he never hit a woman. He's really fast, he's strong, but in One Piece, Sanji kind of fodder. Like, I mean, Luffy would clout, Zoro would clout, and they sometimes get scaled to mountain tiers of power, up to like continental, depending on how you scale it. I even heard some people say planet level, but from what I saw, it was a lot of mountain level shit, or at least like country at best. And I should be able to scale Lee easily to that based off his fights. He caught Madara off guard. Like I really don't accept that feat because it was an off guard feat, and I think he was amped by the Jinchuriki. But I mean, I personally believe Lee would win, and I'm gonna do a part two to this video. I don't have the exact feats of Sanji. Sorry. Okay, so this is basically gonna be part two. I just remember some stuff for Lee. So Lee also has this thing called drunken style, like when he's fighting. I don't know if they're gonna actually let him use that in the fight, but when he's drunk, he fights really unpredictable, and even Kimimaru, yeah, Kimimaru, the Bone dude, basically who was clapping guard tier characters who were massively faster than light at this point. But a lot of people don't understand how to scale that, and so he's able to casually keep up with these type of characters. He also has fought characters who, or a character who basically had the same powers as him, or the same like speed boost and shit, and he just like cut his power off. Like hit Lee knows different pressure points. Like he knows different places to hit you to like cut shit off. Lee is pretty. I'm pretty confident that he's a better martial artist since he has trained his entire life with nothing but taijutsu. He doesn't have ninjutsu and shit like that. So he's a really powerful character, and I think physical strength is gonna be his main attribute. Now, if somebody can like show me a feat from Sanji that like be like, oh yeah, well, fodder, so get out of here. But I mean, I don't see it. Like both of these characters are usually comparable to mountain, to city, or country level. So I believe that in the end, even if they're tied, Lee would be able to activate certain gates, or he'd be able to use his speed as an advantage in order to hit Sanji with techniques that would be either leave him incapable of moving or would kill him just outright. But that is my opinion. Like, don't fucking fanboy and be like, "Oh, Sanji destroyed the moon. Sanji did this and this."